It tastes like Samoa Girl Scout cookie. Today we're making chocolate caramel coconut popcorn. Just like those Girl Scout cookies, those Samoa Girl Scout cookies, which I love. Once I start eating those, I can't stop. They're just so good. So let's get popping. Turn on our kettle heat. We're gonna check the temperature of our kettle. We've been popping some other batches in here, so I expect it to be hot enough. It is 371 degrees Fahrenheit. First thing we're gonna make is caramel corn. So we like to use butter oil. This is a buttery blend oil from Luana. It's one of our favorites. And we put that in here. Then we're gonna put in 6 ounces of kernels. Let's get our motor going. Smell that butter. That butter smells so good. Today with this glaze pop that we're using by Gold Medal, you can use corn oil, and most of the time with our glaze pops we use corn oil, but with the caramel corn we like to use the butter oil because it adds just a little bit more buttery flavor. Caramel's supposed to be buttery and creamy, and so we like to use that. We're gonna put in 3 ounces of the caramel glaze pop because we're using a 6-ounce popper, so we have 6 ounces of kernels. Well, you're gonna use 3 ounces of caramel glaze pop, and as soon as it comes out, while it's still hot and it still has all that molten caramel on there, we're gonna shake on coconut flakes. And then we're gonna pop a batch of chocolate popcorn, and we're gonna do the same thing. The coconut flakes we just got them at our local grocery store. These are just shredded coconut. It's like a finer shred than normal shredded coconut. We find it just sticks better to the popcorn because it's lighter and it adds a lot more flavor to the popcorn with it on. If you want to pick up a copy of the Popcorn Genius recipe book, there's a link down in the description. You can get that for yourself for free today. Also, there's links down in the description for all the products we're using here today, so you can pick those up too. We have our butter and we have our kernels, and we just put in our caramel glaze pop, and it's starting to get back up to temperature. Now when this starts to slow down, we're gonna dump it. Starting to slow down, turn off our heat, turn off our kettle, here we go. Take a look at all that caramel. We're gonna spread this out, okay, and then we're gonna sprinkle this coconut flakes on it while it's still nice and hot. Now we're gonna hit it with some salt. Now while this is cooling and we're gonna let it just sit right in the bottom of there, we're gonna get our next batch going of our chocolate. Let's turn on our heat. We got our oil in there. Now we're gonna add in 6 ounces of kernels. I'm gonna turn on our motor. Close this up. So we have our caramel coconut, and we're gonna taste it before we get the chocolate. So here's a piece right here, a couple pieces. Looks really good. Let's taste it. Yeah, it's got that butteriness. Oh, we're popping. We're popping. I gotta get the chocolate in there. Got 3 ounces of chocolate glaze pop. Close that up. That was a close one, but I'm glad we got that in there. That coconut caramel, you can definitely taste the butteriness to the caramel, which I love, and that's why we use that butter oil. And then that coconut flavor on there, caramel coconut, it's delicious. Let's wait and see what it's gonna be like with the chocolate. Okay, our chocolate's starting to pop. As soon as it slows down, we're gonna dump it. Slowing down, we're gonna turn off our heat, turn off our motor, give it a dump. There we go, awesome. We'll sprinkle our coconut on there. All right, let's let that coat on there. Caramel's already set up. It's nice and crunchy already. We're gonna let that coconut soak into that chocolate. It smells so good. It really does. That chocolate, the chocolate is amazing. Stir this thing up. Let's combine all this together. All right, look how good that looks. That's awesome. You can smell the coconut. I got a couple pieces of chocolate here and a piece of caramel. Give it a shot. Oh yeah, that's good. That is so good. The caramel with the chocolate and the coconut is really crunchy too. Those flavors just go together so well. It tastes like Samoa Girl Scout cookies. It really does. And we made it here with popcorn. And you can do that too. You just got to get out there and get popping.